So I didn't decorate for Halloween this year, and that's 100% because I forgot. And now it's halfway through October, and I feel like it's dumb to decorate for Halloween at this point. I feel like it's late. What do you think? Should I decorate for Halloween? If you say yes in the comments to me decorating for Halloween, do not be surprised if Friday and Monday's videos don't have decorations because I've already filmed those. But then after that, maybe they will. I'm also wearing orange sunglasses because it's Halloween time. Lights, camera, action. Welcome back to Every Disney Movie Ever. My name is Jess and I'm watching Every Disney Movie Ever, and I found a movie! Today, I'm going to talk about The Omega Connection. The Omega Connection, or The London Connection, is a 1979 television release. I don't remember if it's the Disney's Wonderful World of Color, or The Magical World of Disney, or The Wonderful World of Disney. It's one of those because they're all the same thing, they just kept getting new names. So, I don't know which one it was at the time, in 1979. I don't remember. I'm putting money on Wonderful World of Color, with a little bit more money on Magical World of Disney. Absolutely no money on Wonderful World of Disney because that's the newest that I've been doing. So there's that then. I've also already covered all of the information in the first video about this film. I covered who worked on it, I covered who starred in it in the original video, and that will be linked in the description, obviously. And so for this video, I'm just gonna talk about the movie, because I finally got to watch it. The Omega Connection, or The London Connection, I'm used to calling it The London Connection now because the DVD I have is from England, so it's called The London Connection. The London Connection is about what I said in the original video for it. It's a spy, an American spy, and his friend try to keep this professor safe, but there's a little bit more to it. The spy wasn't sent on this mission. He's supposed to be on vacation in England. It's supposed to be like 6 weeks of all of Europe, so he starts in England with his friend, and they witness the kidnapping of the scientist professor person and get involved because he is an American spy and can't help himself. And it's kind of like what ensues after that, trying to save the professor, trying to keep the formula from the bad guys. The bad guys are a little unclear. It's some kind of English bad guy people, but also Russians? I don't know. But the British Secret Service is involved trying to like save the professor, and Starling, which is like the main guy, is, you know, better than everybody because he's just a cool American spy. And the film is fine. The cinematography is amazing, especially for the time. For 1979, on television, the cinematography, they had some beautifully dynamic shots. I was actually pretty blown away by some of the cinematography just because I wasn't expecting like some of the dynamic movement they had going on in the film, especially because we jumped back to the 70s and I haven't been there in a second. The music was very, like, magical girl anime. I don't know why I think that, but, like, some of the music, I swore you could put it behind, like, a Sailor Moon transformation and it would make sense. So that's hilarious. All of that being said, it is pretty slow. A lot of 60s and 70s spy movies were very slow paced. They had some really smart humor. They had some really interesting and creative ways for like spy gadgets and everything, but they are paced very slowly. And this film is that to a T. It had some very funny moments, like when him and his friend are just driving in this stupid car and his friend is telling him all these stories and not paying attention. Starling like keeps correcting his driving like it's nothing because he's a spy who's really good at that kind of stuff. And that was just very humorous. I thought that was funny. And then there was a lot of other smart humor in the movie that I really enjoyed. But the story was slow. It was very like, okay, we did this. We're done. Oh wait, no, now we're going to do this. And of course, it wouldn't be a 70s Disney movie if there weren't like 3 car chases and a boat chase. So there were 2 car chases, 1 motorcycle car chase, and a boat chase. I am not exaggerating. I didn't miss those very much, just letting you know. Overall, regardless of the slow pace and everything, I did find the movie pretty entertaining. There were some pieces that I was pretty slow at, but I thought the main character was very interesting and I was invested in him and his story. His friend was hilarious, But for the most part, I was invested in him. He was pretty cute. But that's not why I was invested in him. He was an interesting character, kind of. Like, he was fine. But overall, the film was fine. My final rating is a 6. It'll be broken down in the description. That's everything I have for this movie because I covered all the information and all that kind of stuff in the original video. Again, link in the description. I encourage you to watch that to figure out all of, like, who worked on it and what the name of the actors are. It's Jeffrey Byron and Larry Cedar. There are more people that star in the movie, but not as prominent as Jeffrey Byron and Larry Cedar. Not enough that I felt the need to also cover those people. So obviously, it's fine. Its original movie count is... parental and cry count are still the same. If you want to keep up with what movie I'm watching when, follow me on Instagram or Twitter. You'll find out what movie I'm watching when. I put up videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Until next time, comment, like, subscribe, and I don't try to view our studio, and don't be the bad guys about it, but it's very unclear who the bad guys are, so, like, just don't be them. Be a movie I can find about it. That's what I'm saying.